Glad you joined me today. This is Pastor John here from Pinesburg. I'm thinking about the subject changing things, or it could be changing times or changing the times of change. I remember, and I know by remembering that I'm dating myself pretty much, but I'm believing probably a lot of you remember the same things that are listening today. I remember home delivery of milk, having the little box on the front porch, the little silver box on the front porch where the milkman would pull up in front of the house. He'd put the milk in and shut the box lid, keep it cool. I can remember used to be that nobody locked their doors. Everybody went away and left their doors unlocked. No problem at all. I remember kids coming to school that were going hunting after school and having a gun rack with a shotgun on the back window of the truck. On and on you could go with those reminiscing things. I want this morning to think about, I don't know if you remember that or not, but the doctor used to make home visits. Instead of you going to the doctor's office, not instead, everybody went to the doctor's office if they could. But I remember different times at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, parents calling the doctor and the doctor coming to the house. Remember that as plain as anything. I believe that the idea is true that we can sometimes talk ourselves into being sick. And if that's true, I believe there's a way to talk ourselves into feeling well. In Proverbs chapter 17, Solomon tells us that a merry heart doeth like good medicine. A merry heart. It's properly programming our mind or our computer, so to speak, so that it thinks about the right things. Of course, we have to have the right things going in for the right things to come out. It means being able to smile and reminding ourselves that God's got everything under control. Sometimes it might not seem like it. Sometimes it might not feel like it. But God's got everything under control. I've said thousands of times, nothing happens by accident to a Christian. Everything happens on purpose. May not always like it. May grumble and complain. The Bible says sometimes we kick against the pricks. We do that sometimes. And we growl and we grumble, we murmur, as God's people did as they exited Egypt. But God's got everything under control. I'm saying today, as you listen to this, if you're a Christian, God has a blueprint, if you will, for our lives. Merry heart, with God Himself as the recipe for happiness and contentment. So today, right now, as you think about what's going to happen today, let's draw close to Christ. Let's cuddle up to Him, and He will, if the Bible's right, and I believe it to be, and you do too, He will, not maybe, but He will cause us to think on the good things, which in turn will make a sad heart happy. You see, it's high time for we as God's people to allow Dr. God to make those home visits again. Nothing like the right medicine when you need it. And there's nobody like Dr. God to make that delivery. Down in the dumps, God's pharmacy is always open for delivery. Let's let Dr. God do our job, do His job in our lives, and as the end result, have a merry heart in our lives. So now until we're together again, you make it a great day and let Dr. God do His job.